Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Cha Cha Mystique, and you now tune into Live at Radio. Today we have a dope guest in the building, Miss Cecelia Robinson in the building. AKA Cece, AKA Cece Reacts. We're gonna talk about her time in prison, her books, and the dope things that she's doing now. She is a YouTube sensation. Come on. Hi!
What's good, Queen?
What's good, Queen?
Everything.
Oh, I have the Queen. I should bow down to you because your strength and perseverance and hustle is very inspirational and things like that. And, I get a kick out of watching your YouTube videos. I don't know how I stumbled upon it, but it was definitely a suggestion. And I haven't looked back ever since. Like, I feel like I know you, like you the homie.
I appreciate that. I appreciate it.
Yes.
Thanks for having me.
No, thanks for agreeing. I'm grateful that you are here right now. So, just to, for those that may not know, can you give me your intro that you do on YouTube?
What's good, you guys? It's your girl Cece, aka Cecelia Robinson, aka Cece. And I want to thank you guys for tuning in with us tonight. Before we get started, no, I'm just playing.
Now keep going. I want it.
Look, listen, people, look, somebody literally was like, why do you say the intro every time? I have to go tell them, like, yo, because this is my page. I get new followers every day, so people need to know what's going on over here.
Yeah, and you got incarcerated because somebody snitched on you.
Yeah.
You was out here busting them checks and getting them in and doing all that other stuff. But what people don't know is the positive side of you. You was already an author and things like that during that time. One of the videos that I thought was dope was when somebody gifted you your own book while you was in prison. So can we go back and talk about those things, after, everything, you being convicted, you losing a child, all those things, and then, your experience of going on a tour as you will from different jails and being placed and having to do all that. How did it make you feel when you were sent your book?
I mean, me getting my own work, that's one of the dopest feelings, because it's like, that's proof of me being who I really am. A lot of people in jail talk about all the shit they done did outside in the world, and nobody ever has proof or anything they done done. So me getting sent my book, that was proof that, I am who I really am. So I feel amazing.
And that is though, but like, why you felt the need to continue to pursue, I guess, the criminal lifestyle when you already have books and things like that? Those things weren't enough? Because I'm still trying to figure out, like, publishing deals and things like that.
Yeah, that means absolutely nothing. You know what I'm saying? Okay. It means something, but it means nothing. That's slow money. I told everybody I like fast money. You know what I'm saying? So you got to understand this. I was in a fucked up publishing deal. And so I'm only at that point in time, I was only making 30 cents off a book. So I have to say, I'm making 30 cents off a fucking book. It's like, man, fuck y'all. Let me go on over here and do what I do. And that's what I did. I went to go do what I did. Yeah, you have to, when you get in these contracts, these publishing deals, you really have to understand what you're signing. You know what I'm saying? You're not making money off of that. You gotta pay the publisher back if they don't fronted you books. Like a lot of the times you get signing bonuses. So what the signing bonuses don't be money. It be books. You know what I'm saying? And then you gotta understand this. You going on tour, you going to these different book signings and these different cities and all this other shit. You paying for that. The publisher not paying for that. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're a new author, the bookstores is gonna pay to have your the bookstores is gonna pay. They're gonna pre-buy your book. You know what I'm saying? And the agreement is for you to come out there and work your book. Hey boo, The agreement is for you to come out there and work your book because you're a new author. So the people, they're not buying your book, they're buying you. So all those fucking books I sold because people didn't buy books, they bought me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like shit. I felt like after a point in time, when I was on the touring and shit, I said, fuck all this. I mean,
Yeah, pretty much.
yeah, my thing wasn't cashier checks. I messed with
Oh,
cashier checks one time. My thing was bank
oh,
robbery.
oh yeah, yeah. You were saying I just did. I was trying to talk about the minor stuff, but even
No,
like that,
that's
was you
I
in there
mean,
like Cleo set it off? Like we all put your fucking heads down with masks, or did you go to the teller and be like, move slowly? Like how would that? How does that look like? Because when people say bank robbers, that's what they think. They think like a set it off. They think like a Bonnie and Clyde situation. What was that looking like at that time?
what I did was dry bank robbery. Pretty much, I went in there and finessed the bank teller into giving me what I wanted. That's what I did. I went in there, told them what I wanted, presented fake identification shit I had made up, and I went in there and told them what I wanted, and they gave it to me. They gave it to me. So it's
And that
simple.
and you was very successful at it, and and then you ended up going to jail after a long stint, but you also a mom. So what does that look like as a mom in reality for all the mothers out there? What does that look like, and how was you able to reconcile those relationships after you were released from prison?
I can't speak for all mothers. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what it looked like to nobody else. What it looked like to me, I was taking care of my children. I'm a single parent. I was doing I was doing what I was doing. You know what I'm saying? My situation isn't nobody else's situation. So it's like my relationship, I didn't have a fucked up relationship with my kids. A lot of people that go to jail, before they even go to jail, they have fucked up relationships with their kids. So the only thing they can think about when they up in jail is, oh, my kids, my kids, my kids. You want to think about your fucking kids when you was out in the world. So I came home, did what I was needed to. I came home, did what I needed to do, got my shit together, and then everything else fell in place.
Yeah, and you there for your grandkids now. You got cute little grandbabies. I was looking at your Instagram. I was like, oh my God, they're so cute and everything like that. And it's good to hear these stories because my mother was in and out of prison, and I had a lot of resentment for her. And something that you said was even before they was even in prison, they wasn't taking care of their kids. So that plays a part in a lot of the resentment. But even though people may have a reason to judge you, even though people shouldn't, because I'm guarantee you they got their own stones or whatever. You was looking out for your family, and I respect that. So,
Wait, 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 wait,
what
wait, wait,
made you?
wait, 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 wait. Let's back it up because this sounds crazy to me. Hold on, let me make this clear. I always been there for my kids. I always took care of my kids. And I came home taking care of kids. Even when I was out on bond, I was taking care of kids. So I'm not the parent that's in and out of my kid lives. You know what I'm saying? I didn't lose my kids. I signed over guardianship of my kids because there's nothing I could do when I was in jail. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't gone a billion years and all this other shit. I was gone 3 years. A lot of these motherfuckers, like I said, they don't take care of their kids. I don't want people to start thinking like, oh, she wasn't there. Nah, that ain't the case. Every cheerleading
No, no, no.
competition,
That's
every
not what I was
basketball.
saying. I'm saying a lot of people don't take care of the kids. That's why I'm glad you said that,
Yeah.
because people, like you said, people wasn't already taking care of the kids while they was outside anyway, and they go through this. Oh, well, my kids, and I agree with that. You see that a lot, but you actually was. I was agreeing with that situation,
Yeah.
but in your video, you were saying that you thought you was gonna have over 10 years, but you said you only served 3. What was the blessing in that reduced your sentence, or was it a misunderstanding?
No, they sentenced me to that. But the district attorney got busted on the same shit. So they overturned my sentence. So I end up doing a short amount of time. Like I tell those stories. For the people who don't know, I have a YouTube channel, Cece Reacts. and I talk about my journey, going into jail, being sentenced, and all the way through the prison system. Hey, y'all.
Yeah, Go Gang is in the building. Yes. Yeah. And you know, and I felt those things were compelling because not a lot of people give those stories and give their experience. And the way you story tell, you could tell you a writer, you could tell that, you know, you have a great personality and things like that. You know, not only am I able to see the prison as you tell it, because you illustrate things great with your words, but I get an idea of who you are as a person. And you know, like I said, after watching all of that, after a while, I'm thinking, you my friend, like, oh, that's the homie. Like, what are you talking about? You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
Fat Boy.
And
Hey,
the fact,
Fat Boy is in the chat.
oh, Fat Boy, the infamous Fat Boy.
Hey, Fat Boy.
If he wants to come up, he could come up too. I would love to hear from him. He would have to
Hey, Fat
request.
Boy, join this live.
Yeah, he would have to request the infamous Fat Boy.
His ass ain't
Yeah.
gonna get on here. That's my heart right there.
Yeah, so for those that are watching that may not know, can you give a little brief story about Fat Boy?
Fat Boy is my Fat Boy was my business partner. Well, he's my business partner right now. I worked for him. He showed me some of my ways. He is one of the dopest business people in the world. When I say he's so dope, fuck the illegal shit on the legal tip. You know he's legal now. We all legal. This motherfucker so wrong, like raw, on point, and he's smart than a motherfucker. I've never seen him mad. I've never seen him mad. He got a dope ass personality. You know what the fuck personality is, Fat Boy. He got a dope ass personality. Like, I love him dearly. Love him dearly. People always ask, do you talk to Fat Boy? Do you talk to Fat Boy? Absolutely. Absolutely. Sure do. It's my business partner.
Yes. Yes. So shout out to Fat Boy, and you know, y'all held each other down. I remember the story with the hotel situation and all of that. So shout out to Fat Boy. Hopefully he wants to come up
He's not
here
coming on here.
and get his story. He's not coming up
He's not
here?
coming on here.
Oh, too bad. Well, maybe next time. But yeah, so you know, you get so vivid in details about your story on the outside that landed you in prison. One of the things that I thought was compelling too, you know, after you did your tour and you suffered the loss of your child, even though you was great at telling the story, it seems like you didn't really go into detail how those things made you feel. Like you had to suffer all this. You had to deal with this crackhead bitch starting with you all the time to where you wanted to beat her ass, where you did beat her ass, and all these other things. The tour, the way they treat you inhumane, the feds is coming to get you, trying to question you and shit like that. It was like everything was being hit at you or coming at you all at once. Can you just let us know what did you do or what kind of mantras you had to tell yourself to keep yourself mentally maintained in that situation?
Oh, I didn't have to pretend to do anything. I am who I am. So it's like whatever you throw at me, I'm gonna throw it back. I'm not I just gotta be honest. I'm not a sweet person. Like I'm really mean. I'm mean. So any opportunity that I have to just be that way, I'm that way. Like I don't care about getting into it with nobody. Like nobody. So I don't have to sit back and, you know, and try to dig deep down inside to pull out a savage. No, baby. That's already right there. It's already right there. All I'm waiting is on a perfect opportunity to get you. That's it. That's all. The perfect opportunity to get you. My ways might not be somebody else's ways, but if I'm going to get you, I'm going to get you. Rain, sleet, hell, or snow. If you're going to get got, you getting got.
Yes, yes, and you don't have no problem getting people from away from you. You said that very thoroughly. Like if I don't want you around me, I'm gonna figure out a way to have your ass in another unit or whatever the
That's in
case may
life,
be.
though. Shit, if I don't want you around, you ain't around.
Yes, I feel you. And I think everybody should be like that. I think people tolerate people too longer than what they have to. Yeah, and that's why they end up in some bogusness at the same time. One of the things that you do share that I think is very funny is your love affairs in prison. Um, do you still have those connections now that you're home within these 4 years?
I have a man.
Okay.
I have a man. Listen, I like bitches. I like pussy, but I like dick. I say this all the time. I like dick. I like to be penetrated by a real penis. You're not gonna fuck me with no dildo. No shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Bitches are cool to sometimes be with, but I cannot be with no female. I like dick. I have a man, a strong man who be fucking me hard.
All right. So with that being said, because I know you don't like, I know you like pretty women too, pretty thick women. That's one of the things that you did say.
Mm-hmm.
Are you into that poly life? Would you
No,
bring a lady into your
no,
relationship?
no. If I find a bitch anywhere near my dude,
Oh, it's on the site.
this ain't none of that. Ain't none of that. That's crazy you asked me that because I just had this conversation a couple of nights ago. I wish a bitch would. You know what I'm saying? I know you don't supposed to attack the female, you're supposed to attack the dude. Bitch, I will fuck one of these chicks up and go sit down. No, this ain't that. Bitch, don't bring your ass around here. I can't even listen. I'm getting anxiety just thinking about it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, calm down. I don't want you to get turned down. No, Cece, no, Cece. No, I was just curious what that looked like because a lot of people do have meaning. It seems like you had a few meaningful relationships in prison. And did you cut them off cold turkey when you left?
Listen, I've gotten into some of the relationships that I was in, but I haven't gotten all the way off into it, especially during my story time. So I can't listen. Y'all check out Cece Reacts to catch up on everything. And a lot of these questions she's asking will be answered on Cece Reacts during the videos.
Yes.
When I'm done with you, I'm done with you. And whatever happens, happens. That's how I cut it off. I take as much as I can, and then once it's over, it's over.
Yes. So we just celebrating 4 years since you've been home. And what made you start the YouTube channel? Like who put that idea, or how did you imagine that idea? How did that even was ever inspiration to you?
My boyfriend, I was talking to him. I always listen, fat boy. Okay, I'm just gonna tell you this. We done made a lot of money. We done did a lot of things in this whole wide world. You know what I'm saying? But I was always at the stuff, at the events, but I was always tucked off. You know what I'm saying? Fat boy wouldn't let me participate. Go in the room and write a book. That's what his ass used to say. So, like, I collect information. I hold on to information. I hold on to everything. I remember everything. And I was talking to my man, and I'm always telling him these stories. So this one day, he tell me, I'm trying to have a conversation with him. I'm talking to my phone. I'm talking to another show or some shit. And I'm trying to talk to my man at the same time. He like, look, go record it. He's like, I bought you all that computer shit. Go record it. And I went to go record it. And it turned into this. I have the fastest growing YouTube channel on YouTube.
Yes.
The fastest growing channel on YouTube. So him telling me to go record it. Him telling me to go away and record it, lay it off into this YouTube channel. And I do a boxing podcast in the morning. And so I already have an audience. So it just went on over. It was just me talking, me telling my stories and me just being me. And it turned out into all of this.
Yes, and you know what I like, the growth aspect of it, because you tell your story, but now you leave an even more doper. You're great. You're better at leaving cliffhangers to get people to come back to hear the next week's event. I love listening to everything that's happened. Like, I want to know. That's probably why, you know, my questions is like, oh, you're going to find out all that stuff. I'm sorry if I'm jumping the gun, but I want to know these things because I'll be sitting there with the popcorn and all of that other stuff, just listening to you tell it. And it feels like that I was there with you with them Browns and watching Mirror and them be all jealous and the fucking crackhead bitches and then the old lady that was just selling and stuff and her stink pussy and shit like that. And you be having me cracking up all the time. All the time, yeah. Like the date part when you was explaining date night in jail, what that looks like and things like that.
Going to the chapel and shit.
Yeah. Yeah, or you know, the people's in the nursing, or they got an appointment at the doctor's, or things like that.
Going to the damn dropping the slip so you can go over to the infirmary of the person who you fuck with is on a different union.
Infirmary, yeah. That's what I meant to say.
If you drop the slip, they gonna meet right over there at the nursery. So it's like me at the infirmary, y'all sit up in there, talk y'all shit. Then when you get ready to see the doctor, I don't have to see. I don't need nothing. Or you just going on about your business. Or you drop slips to go to the law library. Or you drop slips to go to the activities room. I mean, it's dropping slips everywhere. Y'all listen. It's so many stories. This is why y'all get the cliffhangers. Because I know everybody like, especially with the story that dropped today, they're like, this so short. Y'all want me to talk all day. Sometimes these stories, when you get to the point, it's like, all right, shit. The next one, you don't want the stories to run together because I need y'all to have a clear picture of the shit that happens because it's so much bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, when I was locked up, I did not experience prison. You know what I'm saying? The harsh part of prison, none of this shit, because I had a life inside of prison. Motherfuckers only experience prison when they don't have a fucking life. I have a life. I had a life in there. So much shit happened, period. And it's like, it be so many different situations. It's like, I have to chop them up. I have to chop them up to let y'all know. But y'all gotta understand, after this prison story, y'all got my story. You know what I'm saying? What led up into me getting to the hospital and all this other shit. It's so much stuff. You know, I'm 40 years old, so it's like, I got a whole life out here y'all finna find out about. Then I also have the membership, the Sea Hive, and that's something totally different, but it's about me. And it's like, shit, I could talk all day about shit.
Yeah, and then you do the lives on Sundays where, you know, people could come and ask you questions. So check that out if you have missed Sunday. And like how you say in your intro, your videos are in perfect order. So you could go back and you could watch everything from the beginning, from the lives to the stories. And you know, it's better than anything that I've seen on A&E. And I wish, you know, you get to that place where you could start doing reenactments with actors and stuff like that. Like, I can really see it happening for you, you know, and to see the growth of it all and the fan base is incredible and stuff like that. Did you know you was going to be that on YouTube, the way it blew up the way it did?
No. You want to know what's funny? A lot of people don't know who I am. So I done been on like No Jumper, I done been on Veracity, I done been on Boss Talk, I've been on You. Like people get so interested in my story, they forget to tell people like, yo, this bitch got a YouTube channel. That's why she's here. So people don't know who I am. You know what I'm saying? People don't know who I am. And then my Instagram, I be doing like the little reels and shit because I'm goofy. You know what I'm saying? So people, and I have shorts. People do not put none of those things together. They think each one of those are a different person. So wow. a lot of the people on my Instagram have no clue about Cece Reacts.
Wow.
More than half of the people on my Instagram have no clue about Cece Reacts. I don't even do Instagram Live. None of this. But they have no clue who I am.
Well, I hope this is a great beginning of your following on Instagram. That's how I found you on Instagram through, like I said, I don't know what I was watching to wake up that algorithm, but I don't regret it. Like, I was sitting here and I'm like, oh, let me take a look. And I've been watching you, watching your stuff, and I was like, oh yeah, because I already do interviews. I was like, I gotta talk to her in real life. I gotta see what she's really about, because I'm blown away by your storytelling, and I can see a lot of great things coming out of this situation for you. But this is not the only thing that you do. You also an A&R, and you have artists under you. So can we talk about that?
Sure. I have an artist by the name of Obi Poe. I have an artist by the name of Mars. And I'm an A&R for the Winter Circle. We have distribution through Rock Nation. And shit, that's what I do. I deal with the music. I also have a PR marketing company, and I manage and do PR work for some of the biggest stars.
Wow. Yeah. Well, I mean, if you need interviews, bring them over here. I would love to deep dive into them. But yeah, so like you wear many hats. What does it take to be an A&R? And how do you juggle all those many hats and still have your brand popping the way it does?
I have 2 assistants that help me be in the different cities, and I micromanage from my phone. So I'm in contact with a lot of the really, really big platforms, because I have these big athletes and talents. And so thank you. So I'm able to, micromanage from my phone, and then I have people that I could delegate responsibilities to that can get certain stuff done when I don't like going out that much no more. Reason being, everybody, like, people starting to recognize me in the streets. And it's still kind of weird to me for people to be running up to me, or like, oh, that's I want.
Oh yeah, if I see you, I'm running all the way up. Like, Cece, that's your Cece. Is that your girl? And I know you don't like that shit because you already told a story. But I'm gonna have to risk it all just for that. But go ahead.
You gotta understand, I did shit in these streets and stuff. So when people running up to you, it's like, yo, wait. You gotta figure out if you're a fan of the show, or if we got smoke for real. And then I talk so much shit on one of these like my sports podcast, and motherfuckers don't be liking me. And I'm cool with that, because you're not supposed to fucking like me, because I don't want you to. But the whole thing is, I gotta understand who's running up on me, because I gotta know if I'm gonna have to steal on the motherfucker or embrace a person. So it's the difference. So it's like it takes some use. I gotta get used to it. Yeah.
Yes. I don't think nobody ever really gets used to it, because especially like when you been living a positive, a private life, I don't think it ever becomes something that you get used to, because there's a lot of nutsoles out there, and you never know who's who. Sometimes people may seem genuine, but they really with the fuck shit. So I just ask that you be careful. But I'm pretty sure you have a great handle on it, because you bright as hell, and I love the way you think. So you got your artist, you doing 60 reacts on YouTube. Are we gonna get another book?
Yeah, July 9th. I'm releasing 2 books, July 9th. 2 books, July 9th. They will be dropping. They'll be dropping everywhere. Hey,
can we get the name of those books?
Surprise. I don't want to say surprise. That's not what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna announce it on the Sunday show. On Sunday show with
Okay.
AR, and how y'all can get them, and the autograph copies. And we're announcing the meet and greet again.
Yes. So I know you originally from Chicago, is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
And you currently in LA. When are you gonna hit the East Coast? Oh, okay.
I'm in Texas.
So okay, shout out to Texas. So when are you gonna hit the East Coast? Like we need that vibe on the East Coast, because I'm from Harlem. I'm in Harlem. So when you gonna come to like New York or something, or Atlanta or something?
I was at Rock Nation.
You did? Oh my God! Oh yeah, you did. I saw that picture.
Yeah. I used to live in Philly.
Oh my, yeah, I know about the Philly part or whatever, but I'm talking about now that you have CC Reacts. Now that you know you're bringing out these books and things like that. When are you gonna do an East Coast tour?
I gotta
Because
be
being that I
requested.
missed you and while you was in New York, I would love to see you in real time.
I have to be requested out there. I have to make sure I'm going. It has to make sense. So if like only 3 people in New York, like I can't. I'm not. I love you 3 people, you know, but I'm not coming. This ain't one of those kind of tours. Everything has to make sense. So like I'll do something in Philly so y'all can come down. You know, it's just a 2 hour drive, whatever. Just come on down. Or if that's what y'all want to do, or shit, we I have to be, it has to make sense. I'm just not going up and go. Like the first meet and greet is the first meet and greet is going to be in Texas August 6th, and that's going to be huge. Like it's going to be really really good. But shit, I'm YouTube be having my videos and shit. So it's like I have to see how shit goes. Motherfuckers, I've been dropping videos for the last 2 weeks and people don't even know that I've been dropping the videos. For real.
Yeah, they shadow banning a lot, even with regular media stuff. So, there's a lot of us talking about trying to stream our own shit directly to consumer as opposed to just using YouTube because they're doing that a lot on a lot of different creators channels. So yeah. As soon as I figure that out, I don't mind sharing that with anybody who's listening. And I think you'll be able to make more money streaming on a more independent platform than YouTube.
Well,
YouTube is going to.
I'm not gonna say because them YouTube checks are lovely.
I know. I see your numbers. I'm pretty sure they are.
But
I'm pretty. All right.
it's
So one of the things
networks
that I
reaching
want
out
to
to
ask.
me.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It's networks reaching out to me. So hopefully, like networks been reaching out to me since January, since no early February, like February 4th, 5th. So they keep reaching out. So hopefully, I find something I like, if that makes sense. You know, it has to make sense to me. I'm just not signing. I've had contracts up the ass, contract after contract after contract. I done had people different sponsors, all like different type of shit. But everything has to make sense. You know, it has to benefit me in the long run. And I'm not giving up my rights to anything. You know what I'm saying? So long as I can control my content and some shit like that, I'll be cool. If not, fuck you. Can't miss what you ain't never had.
Exactly. And you probably get more on your own than, I mean, they'll give you more upfront, but that long way, like you said, how it's going to meet the longevity of it. And I think a lot of people don't take that into consideration when they are signing these contracts, the longevity. They're looking for that right now money and then end up messed up at the end of the day. And I think that's where everybody fucks up at. But
Well,
yeah, we creators got to find a different way outside of YouTube because YouTube is dope right now, granted, but they doing a lot of fuckery. A lot of the terms of conditions are being updated. They're playing with the algorithm, and a lot of people's being shadow banned. So I know there's a few other streaming services that I'm looking into now that's more of a direct to consumer, and you have more control of what's happening. And I think you will flourish on that, especially since you got the following of it. I'll let you know when I get the information about it, so you can take it into consideration. Now, one of the things that I did wanted to ask you was because you travel a lot, like, from within your stories, and then now I couldn't even keep up with you. I knew you was, in Pennsylvania. I knew you from Chicago. Last thing I heard that you was in LA. Now you put me on to that you was in Texas. So what is your favorite spot? And like again too, like when you was on the run, you went to Boston and all these different places. It's almost like you spend more time across country than Oprah and Gail. So what is your favorite state? If you had to settle down and be like, you know what, I'm not traveling no more, what state would that be?
well, it's gonna be Texas. Texas is home.
Okay.
But one of my favorite spots, believe it or not, was Philly. I love Philly. I absolutely adore Philly. Chicago is always gonna be home. You know, I've had my time in New York. I've had my time in Miami. Like you said, I was living in Cali because of, you know, I started my company and everything in Cali when I had got Freeway Rick Ross. And I mean, Cali was my least favorite. Cali has been my least favorite. It's just
And why
overly
is that?
expensive.
Why
Like
is that?
you have Cali has a 1 year rule. You know, if you out there for 1 year and you ain't did what you supposed to do, you get the fuck from up out of there. Where I was out there for 3 months and I did everything I needed to do. So the rest of the months, the other 9 months, was just a plus. You know what I'm saying? And so I'll be in Minnesota on the 1st.
Oh, okay.
I'll be
Oh, so
out there on the
you
1st.
moving to Minnesota, or you just going there to visit?
My family in Minnesota.
Okay.
I got family in Minnesota. I'm my siblings and shit. Um, but yeah, yeah, Cali was my least favorite. Dallas is the shit. Dallas really is the shit.
So why? What is it about Dallas, Texas that makes it shit?
Well, for one, my man. And two, it's a lot of land. It's not, I'm getting older. I'm not young. You know what I'm saying? I'm not ripping and running. I'm not hustling in the street. Cali is overhyped. I'm not hustling in the street no more, none of that shit. I want to lay down some foundation. You know what I'm saying? I wanna have land. People don't think about that. I want to leave something to my kids other than a fucking a verbal name. Like, yeah, my mom was this. Now my mama gave me some shit. You know, I want to have tradition. And I know people think, well, why you ain't having it in Chicago? I want more. I think Chicago is always going to be home, but I think I've outgrown Chicago. And like when I left Chicago, I was searching for something. You know, I was unfulfilled in Chicago. Um, I had to go find what I was looking for. And unfortunately, it wasn't there. So I had to move around, and I really found a place that I like. And it makes sense to me, which is Texas. So that's home.
Yeah, the way you feel about Texas is the same way I feel about Montana.
I
Everybody
love
don't get it.
Montana.
You don't tell me about. You gotta put it. I never been, but for some reason, my spirit is calling me there, and
Go.
me and you have that in common with each other. The whole land aspect of it all. Like I'm on Zelle every day looking at acres, and I don't even want my house to. It don't have. I don't have to buy it lit. Like I want that shit. It could be destitute. I'll build it back up one fucking day at a time. So that's not my concern. As long as I'm owning the land that it sits on, I don't care what it looks like initially. I'm gonna make it work and build it up and make it as pretty as I want, so it could be authentic to me. And the same way you feel about Texas, I feel about Montana. I gotta go out there. Everybody's like, "Well, that's far from New York," because my whole family's in
Good.
New York. My whole family's in Harlem, and they like, "Well, what the hell is out there?" And you're going to get lost and all this other, ignorant stuff. And I'm like, I don't know. It got the mountains. I love mountains. Well, what about the winters? All right, I could deal with that.
You
Well,
never New
you could
York cold.
spend, yeah, you could spend Christmas over here, and have a real winter wonderland as opposed to polluted snow from New York, tripping over garbage and, got the dog piss in the snow, yellow snow. We got yellow snow in New York. We don't got white pure snow.
That's true.
So yeah, so it's like, I want to change that, and I think it's time, and I hope you get that, Cece, because
I
you deserve it more.
listen. I have that. One of the things that I told you I was searching for something and I was unfulfilled in a lot of places was peace. You know what I'm saying? I've lived a chaotic life. Majority of my life has been chaotic. I'm to the point I don't want to deal with nobody's chaos, nobody's drama. I don't want to have to. Don't call me with no motherfucking problem. Why do you don't call me when you're fine? Why the fuck are you calling me when you fucked up? Don't call me. You know what I'm saying? I have a peaceful life and I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? I have a structured life at this point and I'm cool with that. When you've done so many things like I have, you look for peace. You know what I'm saying? You look for structure. And it's like, yo, that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at right now. So anything outside of that plan, I don't want to deal with. Even people. I mean, Everything has to make sense. Right now in my life, everything makes sense. I have normal problems. What am I gonna eat today? What shoes am I gonna wear? You know what I'm saying? What clothes am I gonna put on? You know, what topic am I gonna talk about? Who ass am I gonna chew out? That's what makes sense to me. You know what I'm saying? That's what makes sense to me, and I'm comfortable with that. Everything else is just like too much, and it's like I don't got to deal with that. I don't have to.
And I'm glad you brought up, your health and weight and stuff like that, because it seems like, you on that journey. I know that you joke a lot about your weight, but I think I like thickums, and I'm pretty sure your man likes thick women too, because them hips look nice. I'm just saying. But yeah, I know. I see with the tattoos and the towel and everything. I'm like, damn, we saying that. I do. But my thing is, I see that you in the gym on that. But a post from 2018, I do believe, where you was really skinny. You said no carbs, no sugar, and I guess that was a short lived. Oh, okay, okay, and that was a short lived situation. So what is it now that you feel like is happening with you personally, that you making more of a conscious decisions about, exercise and the way you eating?
Well, my exercise isn't about weight loss. Let me just throw that out there. And I want to tell all my big girls, baby, you are fine the way you are. You know what I'm saying? If you're happy, don't let nobody else tell you, oh, bitch, lose some weight. Because motherfuckers love saying that about me. This fat bitch. Listen, I be fat. You know what I'm saying? I be a fat bitch. But don't forget, talented bitch, hustling bitch, pretty bitch, thick bitch. You know what I'm saying? Well-dressed ass bitch. A bitch got a bag. You know, tell
You got
all you say you people try to say you fat bitch to try to set me down. Yo, super stupid simple ass can't pull me down. I'm good. But my choice to be in the gym is more so about my health. It's just to keep me active. You know what I'm saying? It's just to keep me active, and it's to keep my body, going. I'm old. I look young, but I'm old. You know what I'm saying? So
not
it's
that
just to
old.
keep
Don't
me.
say that.
Yeah, I'm getting a baby. I'm not that young whippersnapper. These act the same motherfucking knees when Cash Money's trying to take over
But
for the
them
dime out
yams
of
is tight
2000.
though, so they tighter than a lot of these 20-year-olds. So
Yeah,
you
I'm saying,
give
but
yourself
I
some
still,
slack there.
I'm grandma. I'm granny now. I'm granny, and I got a man who lay down dick all the time. So I gotta get my body. I gotta be alright to take this shit. It just is what it is. I gotta be okay to take this shit. You know what I'm saying? But all in all, I love me. That's why every opportunity I get, a bitch like me is naked. That's why I'm able to release a fucking new calendar and shit like that. That's why I have OnlyFans coming. Because I'm cool and I'm comfortable with myself. You know what I'm saying? There are so many people out here who hate me because I am comfortable with myself. But people who hate me, that for that simple reason, you motherfuckers need to look in the mirror, because there's something wrong with you. It's something wrong with you that you have to
I'm not
really.
people even coming at you like that. Like, they really saying that to you?
Hell yeah, they said. Listen, I got too much confidence for motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Who is this bitch? Like, I don't put my weave or nothing in, but of course, I got locks. You know what I'm saying? I put on my glasses. I don't do no lashes. I put on some makeup when I want to. It just is what it is. You gotta, and motherfucker, this who she thinks she is. Just hating. Just hating. Well, why is motherfuckers watching her? Because they don't want to talk to you or watch your hateful ass. You know what I'm saying? I love being me. And motherfuckers hate that. They try to break that. You know what I'm saying? But they can't.
Well, don't let them. And I got the. Okay, good. One of the things you brought up when you was talking about Cali was the freeway situation. Was he a client or a business partner? And I saw some of the pictures that you had on your Instagram. I guess you have a brand of a strand of weed or marijuana. So can you talk about, is that a field that you're getting into, especially since it's becoming legal across the country?
Well, that's a field that I'm already into.
Okay.
People don't know that because I don't talk about it. The strand you seen on my page was Neon Lights, which is my client D Brooks exclusive, producer D Brooks exclusive, which is NBA YoungBoy producer, Queen Niger, Dirt, Dreezy, a whole bunch of people. That's his marijuana brand. That's his strand. Freeway Rick Ross. He is my client. He's also a friend. How I got into the marijuana industry is through Rick. You know what I'm saying? He put me under his license, and what I did is I started getting celebrities their marijuana strands and started
Yeah.
getting into the dispensaries. So I mean, it's a lot of things. It's some parts of me that's very controversial. So I don't talk about some of the clients I have, and I don't talk about some of the things I do because it's, for one, it's a lot, and two, it's like shit. Listen, when people hear you do certain things, everybody in their mama, hey, can you help me do this? Can you help? No, damn it, no, I can't help you. You know what I'm saying? You could book me. You could book me. My time is not free. Like, time is very valuable to me nowadays. You
Yeah,
know,
why don't, yeah, you should do a consultation. I think a
I
lot of
do.
people,
I
okay.
have a website. All they have to do is go to the website and book the consultation. It's $250 for an hour. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I'll let you know what you need to do. Or I got a Patreon we're going to get ready and start eventually. Then I start, people pay they fee, they membership fee, and go ahead, let's rock out. Other than that, I'm not helping you do shit.
Yeah. Because people got to try to go get it and out the mud and stuff like that. And that's why I suggested that, like, you know, because people do that to me too. Like, in my page, can you do this or whatever the case may be? And I'm like, sometimes I do help, but I got to get out of that habit too because I'm overextending myself a lot. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times people just want your resources and do whatever the fuck and leave you. They be like, see you, get on like how you get spit on. And so you got to be careful with people who is actually genuine and then those who's really trying to snake you or use you for whatever reason. Yeah. So what's next? I know you're gonna drop the 2 books in August. You're gonna be doing a tour in Texas. What's coming up after that? I know you got the deals coming up. I'm trying to see if you're gonna be on a major network. Outside of all these many hats, what do we have to look forward to, or what is something that you want to tap into that you just haven't done already?
OnlyFans.
Wait, hold up, because I know a lot of people do different shit on OnlyFans. What you gonna be doing on OnlyFans? That's the question.
Listen, check this out. Last year, I released a new calendar. I released a new calendar that did numbers. I'm a nudist. I hate motherfucking clothes. If I didn't go on live before I got on here, I wouldn't even have on the fucking clothes. I put on a shirt just so I could do this. I just have on a shirt right now, nothing else.
Oh, you
A
take
shirt and a
bomb ass
gold chain.
pictures.
Huh?
No, I say you take bomb ass pictures with,
Thank you.
especially like the way your tats look. Yeah,
When
I like them.
when I choose to like do my makeup and shit and step out, I'm that girl. You know what I'm saying? I have all these tattoos is not on me for nothing. These tattoos and shit ain't on me to be hid. I love my size, and it's a whole market out there. Cause I was a little bit bigger when I did that motherfucking calendar, and it's a market out there for me. God damn it, I want to be in the
This,
world. And
yes,
I have a man
men
who's
like
comfortable.
thickums. Yeah,
Yes.
men like to see them yams. They don't be wanting these little diet little bitches looking like they breath stink because they ain't eating nothing good all week. Yes, baby. You know, so I get it. So, but I mean, sorry to say this, but is your man secure enough to let you do all of
Listen,
this?
I have
Because
the
I'm sorry, I wouldn't, because I know you like women too. So if you was my
wait,
lady, I would have a whole problem and a half. Oh no. But
no.
you okay over there?
Listen, I've been with my man for a long time. People don't know this.
Okay.
I've been with my dude. If you go back, like, it's not what you do, it's how you do it. And my man encourages certain things. You know what I'm saying? Because he know. You know what I'm saying? He know who I am. You know what I'm saying? He embrace who I am. He embraced who I am, and he know how. Shit, I'm not going nowhere. I don't listen. I don't cheat. I don't step out. I don't do none of this shit. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of my shit, he's right there. I know a lot of it. He's my manager. It just is what it is. So it's like, you know,
No,
we
because some
got
people,
this.
I mean, OnlyFans, they be having people like with foot fetishes and shit, and they be motherfuckers just be posting feet all day and making money just by feet. So that's why I have to ask you, okay, what OnlyFans have? You know,
Baby,
but
I know. I want to post my pictures. I want to get some game on there as well. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I want to post pictures, get some game. I got some cute assholes over here. You know, these motherfuckers stay done. You know, I just want to be me. I just want to be me. I post these type of pictures any fucking way. And when I say I made $10,000 off a calendar. I made $10,000 off a calendar that I put out last year. And motherfuckers is looking for the new calendar now. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers are already prepaid for it. Got to be honest with you. You know? Wow. And it's like, oh, if that's what y'all want, hold on. Let me go ahead and take it a step further. And I'm comfortable and I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. If motherfuckers want to criticize me, pay that $50 and criticize me, goddamn it. But you gonna pay to criticize me, goddamn it.
People are criticizing you though. That shit baffles me when you say that. It definitely baffles you.
I get a lot of hate. Who cares?
I mean, I know hate is inevitable, especially when you dope, but, you know, some of the things you're saying they're criticizing you on, it's like, damn, I don't even see it. Like, you got to be a super hater to say some shit like that.
People don't know me, so they just think I came from out of nowhere. So they just think I'm just this regular bitch, or, you know what I'm saying, go off the bell. They don't know no backstory. They don't even know about the YouTube page. They just see me on certain platforms and just open their mouth. The dopest thing about the internet is you could be anybody you want to fucking be. You could be a fucking troll. Some people are just miserable in their life. They're mad that they have to sit there and watch you instead of them being in your place. You know what I'm saying? It's so many people out there that want to be you. And they are just natural born haters. You know what I'm saying? Comprehension is non-existent with these motherfuckers.
Nah.
So
and not only that, they safe behind these devices. We come from an era we pulling up. Like we the generation of pull up. These people say pull up, but we definitely the generation of pull up. These people, they comfortable behind their devices so they say the shit that they say because they feel like there's no consequences. That's why.
And motherfuckers don't even really be knowing, because I start reading comments after a while. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes I'll be looking up the shit and I track motherfuckers down. So I track them down. And it was this, I track people down, and I have daughters that love to fight. So it's like, bitch, you have no clue. Or these dudes, you don't realize how many of these niggas really want to be bitches.
Bitch assness is a disease. I'm telling you, that's the real pandemic.
I talk about female prison stories. Why the fuck are you trying to go back and forth with me about a female prison story? How the fuck would you know? You know what I'm saying? Now, you mad at me because I'm talking about eating pussy in prison. Well, you tell me how you was sucking dick in prison. Let's compare stories.
Right?
Maybe you work your tongue better than I do. Let me know some shit.
That's probably why some of them be on that revolving door, because they miss their boyfriends. It's not just they not no criminals, career criminals. They miss their boyfriends. That's what that is.
Motherfucker gonna argue with me. You a whole motherfucking man, big burly ass dude. You want to argue with me about what the fuck goes on up in the women's prison? How, Sway? That don't even make sense. Like, how the fuck do you even, first of all, you're a whole man. How do you even get up under a bitch, up under a female, up under a woman's fucking video to try to combat some shit? Boy, if you don't sit your bitch made ass down. See, this is the problem why motherfuckers don't have fathers in the house. They got their mama ways. You know what I'm saying? You are a man, sir. You are a man.
You are a man, Damon.
Exactly. You are a fucking man. You shouldn't be talking to me. You know what I'm saying? This should be entertainment to you. Exactly. How are you getting mad?
You supposed to be turned on, not bad.
How are you mad? Tell me how you was gay in there. I'll listen. I guarantee you I will. You know? It's like, sit your ass down somewhere. And they get mad at me. Listen, they get mad because I say shit like that too. That's another thing. I hurt feelings.
So you brought it up a little bit, and because one of the things that you said I always got a kick out of. Shout out and rest in peace to Shirley. Is Shirley a real person or a character? Okay.
No, she's a real person. If you look on my IG page, when I put the clip up talking about Shirley, the people who was there when this was happening, they in the comment section.
Okay, I gotta read the comment section. Yes. So rest in peace to Shirley, right? But one of the things that you said that she taught you was how to suck dick, since you brought it up when we was just talking about the story. And then you're talking about OnlyFans. Are you giving lessons? Because I've done that before.
No,
I used to sell toys, right? And I used to do like these sex parties and shit like that. So I used to have like this blow up doll. And sometimes I have like the dildo or whatever. And I would actually give lessons on how to do that. I think that's a great way to make money. So would you do that on OnlyFans?
no,
Okay.
no, no. I'm just saying, if you become my age and you don't know how to suck a dick, you know what I'm saying? No. Just no.
Do a lost cause. It's too much. It's too late for you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be the bitch who teach you. I
If
can't
you've
be this.
seen this, it's too late.
Yeah, I just can't see me with it. I keep saying you're not rubbing a rubber dick across my face or none of this, so I can't see me teaching you how to suck dick on a dildo. It's not gonna happen. It's not
Yes.
gonna happen.
Yeah. I just had to ask because I thought, when I saw that shit knocked me the fuck out. And then it made me deja vu to the days when I was selling sex toys, and I did that too once or twice at these the toy parties that I used to host. Yeah. So I was like, oh my God, me and her got so much in common with each other. It's fucking crazy. Yeah. So I'm proud of you. I'm not gonna keep you on here too long, but this definitely was a vibe, and I really enjoyed the conversation I had with you, and I'm looking forward to seeing what's next, all the different talents that come with you, how you gonna put that into something creative on one of these platforms coming up. Is there anything that you would like to say to an upcoming writer or upcoming creator or someone who was released out of prison, any aspect of your life? Is there any advice or words of encouragement you would like to give?
First thing, for anybody that's released out of prison, a lot of the times people who release from prison, they like to come home and they want to get on other people's time. You come home, get your shit together, and then you worry about everybody else in the you worry about everybody else in the end. You got to worry about yourself first. So anybody that's trying to write a book, any content creators, listen, find what you're good at. Find what you love. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you do. Don't let nobody else put their fears off on you. Don't let nobody else words discourage you. If somebody tell you, you can't do this or you shouldn't be doing this, that use their words as fuel to your fucking fire. You know what I'm saying? And you shit on them. My whole goal, I'm not gonna lie to you, baby. I shits. I shits and keep it moving. Like, you know what I'm saying? But don't expect for other people to support you. You know what I'm saying? People only want to support you when it's beneficial to them. You know,
Yeah.
so especially the people I don't get like people I've known, you know what I'm saying? Known, that's not who support me. It's people who I don't know that support me, and I've grown. It's like they my family, they my online family. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of people who watch me. They watch me and they reach out for like weird ass shit. You know what I'm saying? They see me and they try to reach out for. They just be weird. You know, I'm just gonna throw that out there. You know what I'm saying? But just keep going. Keep going. Some days you're gonna feel stuck. That's your off day. You know what I'm saying? But you don't have too many fucking off days. Tomorrow, bitch, get to work. Get to fucking work. You got to believe in yourself and don't nobody else do it. Like I said, you're going to have to be your own support system. Don't cry and say, well, don't nobody support me. So fucking what? You support you. Listen, you support your motherfucking self. That means that's less people around you to have their motherfucking hand out when you make it to where you got to go.
Or an opinion or hate.
And that listen, I'm comfortable with motherfuckers not supporting me. And I'm not going to ask you. People who fuck with me for real, those are the people who support me. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole YouTube situation. I said YouTube had my videos. But you got 16,000 people, 16,000 to 20,000 people that consistently look for my videos. You know what I'm saying? Those 20,000 people consistently look for me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm cool with that. Motherfuckers asking me, I'm cool with that. You know, you even on here, you know what I'm saying? You got people who have got on this live and stayed on this live the whole time we've been on here. Those are real people who support. You know what I'm saying? Then I mean, it's like I look at stuff like that. I look at stuff like that. So when it comes up, yes, baby, like you. So when events and shit come up, and when it's time for me to do my giveaways, and it's time for me to, you know what I'm saying, do my special shit, those are the people I got something for you. You know what I'm saying? Those are the people who I have no problem interacting with. Those are the people who I fuck with. You know what I'm saying? Because I know you fuck with me genuinely. And it's like, yes, baby, you do.
I
Yes,
fuck with you genuinely too. Yes.
Yes. Yes. You know who genuinely fucks with you. You know what I'm saying? And I have no problem. Even on my comments on my YouTube channel, like I only respond an hour afterwards because it's a lot. You know what I'm saying? But I see certain people come up in there, I'm gonna respond because I know they genuinely fuck with me.
And
You know what I'm
they
saying?
comment all the time.
As soon as I get time, I'm gonna say some shit. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's gonna be some slick shit, sometimes it's gonna be some fly shit, whatever. But I fuck with you. I'm not talking to you like this because I'm not talking to you like that because, you know what I'm saying, I'm being disrespectful and shit like that. I'm talking to you like that because, you know what I'm saying, I fuck with you. We family, we can do this. So I just know who is who. And I really pay attention to that. Like I say, and especially them first people who get on my live, me and on my and you got to think, my lives come on at 10 o'clock at nighttime. Sometimes we be late. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I be late, but you got between 300 and 400 people that fuck with me every Sunday night. Be tired of the motherfucker. Queen, I fuck with you.
Not from the side.
Well, beauty meets elegance, I fuck with you too, baby, always. But those are real people. So when it's time for me to do X, Y, and Z, those are the people I'm looking to first. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. I know that's my real following.
Yeah, that really care about you, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm getting that too, you know, and starting to realize who's really watching my page, who's really not, who's the critics, who's the haters, who's really caring about your brand and things like that. So I totally get all that stuff. Well, Miss Robinson, this was such a pleasure. I really enjoyed this, and it's definitely a dream come true. You know, you went from somebody that I've been watching for months now, and now I'm actually talking to you in real time, and we definitely have to do this again as your career progresses. You know, I'm so proud of you because, you know, like I said, my mom's, she was in and out of prison all her life. That's why when you said that earlier, I'm sorry if it got messed up in translation, but I got what you were saying when you said, you know, people really didn't take care of their kids in real time, but worry about their kids now. And your daughters are so lucky because right, wrong, or ugly, you did what you had to do to take care of your family. And not a lot of people had that or have that. You know, I'm one of those people. So I salute you on that. You know, no matter how you got to your destination, you always had a goal and you obtained that shit with dedication, no matter what the role was. And, you know, I commend you on that and actually inspired by it as well. And I wish you all the best in the world. And I hope you get everything you want, including your clients too.
Thank you so much, so much, so much. And I appreciate you. You guys, if y'all fuck with me, go follow this young lady, Cha Mystique. And with that, baby, I'm gone.
Yes, thank you so much. Peace, love, blessings, and more light. Yes, though. Get up, Cece. Get up, Cece. Yes. Yo, I am such a fan of hers. Like, she exudes power. She exudes strength. She exudes inspiration and innovation. You know, plenty of times in her stories, especially on YouTube. Please, if you haven't already, go to YouTube, Cece Reacts. Please go look at that. She exudes making a way out of no way and taking ownership of her circumstances, no matter where she's at. You know what I'm saying? Because shit, I think she ran the motherfucking jail. She did her time on her terms. how she wanted to do it. And not everybody have the luxury of saying that. So I want to thank her so much for thinking much of me to just come on my platform and talk about it and to talk about her life. And, you know, I feel even that much closer to her, and I can't wait till she drops a new video out now because, I mean, them stories are suspenseful. Like, I want to know more, you know. Shit, I feel, God forbid, if I ever was to fucking go to prison, I know damn well I can make it because Cece gave me that 101. That's a fact. I ain't never been to prison or whatever the case may be. But damn it, I ain't scared of that shit. Definitely not now. I mean, it's not something that I want to obtain, but watching her lets me know it'll be okay. I'm strong enough to deal with it. You know, like I said, her strength exudes power, and is very something that is so much commendable, and I want to shout her out. I also want to shout out everybody who tuned into this live. Thank you so much for watching us, watching two beautiful Black queens do the damn thing. It is always a beauty to see another queen fix another queen's crown and vice versa, and engage in things as opposed to competing against one another. I love stuff like that. And shout out to everybody who was tuning in, and her new fans and my new fans as well. And if you're watching this on YouTube, please hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you can get all our interviews as we post it. With that being said, peace, love, light, and more life. And we see you next time. I'm off this.
Thank you for watching. Like, comment, and share. But most importantly, subscribe and hit that notification bell. ChaChaLive.media. Let's get it.